Boom. Okay, let me run down the game. This was a 36-minute game. There's Lily in the set. Lily is a Sentinel, KD, and a super fan. And there's still portals from last set. And then I think this portal was double component one. And then if you look at this, if you don't have a headliner right now, the bottom right shows Tom Kench, and it instantly becomes it's basically chosen as this set. And I got a Tom Kench. And the headliners, they have additional abilities, or sorry, additional stats, and they get the trait is +1. So for Tom Kench is a bruiser plus Dazzler, I think. Oh no, bruiser plus Discord. No, I forgot. No, I don't know. Bruiser plus country, and then it's getting bruiser +1. And then they changed the leveling intervals, so it's easier to level now, and the maximum level is 10. And headliners have different shop odds, kind of like Chosen, except like you won't be able to get like level like 3-cost headliners at level 5, and you have a very low chance of getting a 4-cost headliner at level 7. So if you're playing on a 4-cost, you probably roll on 8 for sure. And obviously augments are in the game, so these are the different augments. There's Unified Resistance, Scrappy. There's a few. They introduced a few new ones. Yeah, thanks for the 37 months up. I get a dog. I appreciate 37. And I think Lucky Streak gain a Gambler's Blade. I took Gambler's Blade. Yeah, and then I'm playing Bruiser plus Country right now. And then Country is basically, if you guys remember from set, what was it, set 4? Oh, what was it? What was the set with Cultist? It's basically Cultist, except Country it's 3/5/7, and then they become stronger. And the Country is a Hecarim. It spawns a Hecarim. Oh, set 4, right? And then they reworked items as well. RFC is gone. RFC is now red buff. By the time I played playtest, our red buff was really strong. It was giving like 50% attack speed, 60% attack speed with the built-in anti-heal. I don't know if you guys remember red buff from set 1, but it was really strong. And then if you're wondering where I got this Gambler's Blood, I got Gambler's Blade. I got it from Lucky Streak, which is my augment. Samira is a 3-cost. Urgot's a 3-cost. Tom Kench is my current headliner. And the headliners has +1 trait. So right now, I'm getting +1 bruiser. I'm just waiting until I get a 4th bruiser. So headliner is basically chosen with special stats, yeah. So if you look at this Tom Kench, the headliner trait, the buff he's getting is +300 HP. How much playtime did you guys get? We got like 3 days, but I only played the first day. Are you planning on a stream? Yeah, I'm gonna sweat the set again. I feel like I say this every set. So how is headliner more balanced than Chosen? I mean, well, first of all, Chosen when it first released, they were shipped with like way more like base stats as well. They had like base stats on top of like stuff like that, this. But then I think the headliners here is only like the bonuses of each unit. So each unit have different like headliner bonuses. So for Tom Kench, it's bonus 300 HP. For different units, they have different headliner traits. So right now, since I already have a headliner being played, if you don't have a headliner on your board that's being played, you get to see a headliner every single shop in the bottom right. But if you have a headliner that's being already played, then you get to see it every 4th shop. But then you can't really buy it. If you want to buy the headliner unit, you have to sell the current headliner on your board to buy the new headliner. And I'm just reading all the different augments. And the portal for this game is double component carousel. I think this set the legendary units are really cool. Like this is a game where I was able to go level 9 or 10. I think it was 9. And I camped around level 9 legendary boards, and you can see all the different units what they do. Are legends still in the set? No. Yo, thanks for the 10-month prime. Hey. This is sorta.
Hello, Mr. Anderson. Future day 1 set 10 loser.
Kurum 5 cost. Kurum's 5 cost. There's no legend. There's no legends. So if you're wondering why is there 2 if you're looking at here all the traits, you can make KD emblem, 8-bit emblem, true damage emblem, punk emblem, emo emblem, heartsteel emblem, pentacle emblem, and jazz emblem. If you're not sure what all they do, basically all of these are like related to traits. This is like related to mana. Heartsteel is a 1 that's like fortune. What is it? Like fortune. What's the other stuff? Like fortune. You know, like the econ trait. What was the most recent one? Underground. Yeah. Heartsteel is that element. Like Peltover. Yes, Peltover. Sorry, I already forgot. Like mercs. Yeah. That's you can make a spot. Block from memory? no, I erased set I completely erased set set 9 from my memory. Yeah, they made an econ spot craftable. So if you look at this, they changed red buff. The red buff now is built off of bow. They removed RFC, and red buff basically is anti-heal and gives a lot of base attack speed. So right now I'm playing 4 Bruiser, 3 Country, and I'm using Tom Kench as my main tank, which is a Chosen or Headliner, and I'm using Samir as my AD carry, or my carry. What's the third item? It's Gambler's Blade. That's my augment. And I'm just rune-tricking with my with Bruisers. And if you look at the red buff item, it's really good. I think they nerfed it. They told me I said red buff is OP, and then they said it's already on the nerf list, so it's probably gonna get nerfed. And if you see this Hecarim spawning, that's what country is. It's basically cultist from set 4. The Samira is really cool. It's her it's 5% bonus damage. Oh, I think it was 8%. But I think it's still really good because the base attack speed is like 50% or something, or 40 or 50. What's the set mechanic? The set mechanics it's basically the theme is music, and it's all music related. And every time you play a different trait, it plays a different music. So if you play punk, like 8-bit, Discord, EDM, KDA, they all play different music. And obviously there's still portals. Legends are gone. Augments still exist. And there's headliners, which is basically Chosen. It's like a combination of Chosen and Debonair. And the trait country is basically a cultist. It's at 3 you got a Hecarim, and then at 5 and 7 you get different ones. And they spawn when your units go to like 70% HP or something like that. Take off your sweater. It's kind of cold in my room right now. 5 cost is gone. No, 5 cost is still there. And then Heart Seal is the econ augment of the set. Can you explain the overtime reward? Yeah, thanks for the prime. Hey. Too spooky. Appreciate the prime. I don't know how overtime rework work. I think they just made it so that it's less like less timing based. Like, you know how like in overtime, whichever unit casts first always wins or one shots it. It's more gradual now, so it's less RNG on like exact timing on when overtime procs with the spell. Like, it's ramping now. Yeah. Do you know what are some of the busted Chosens? A writer told me at the time of recording this, it's probably changed now. Pentakill was really OP. Pentakill Mordekaiser was strong, but they nerfed it. Or they said it was on the nerf list anyway. PB is up. No, this is a VOD. I think PB is coming up anytime soon. And then I'm just reading everything. Big Shot is kind of like it's like 80 carry. It's like not Rangers. What's an example of it? What are some of your favorite units? Lucian's hella cool. Jin, I fucked up here. I messed up here. Lucian was cool. Jin was cool. There's emo trait as well. Amumu's emo trait. No, the visual effect of 5 cost is really cool to set. Is Lucian ability ult in his league? Yes. And he just dashes everywhere and starts gunning everyone down. And then his spell is based on his attack speed. What's a new chain glove item? It's a tank item. And then it was prismatic. I forgot what I took. I think I took level up. I forgot. But or did I take binary? No. I think I took a level up. I think I went fast 9 to play legendary units. All the augments are pretty much the same, except they. Oh, I didn't take the thing. Wait, what did I even take? Wait, why did I not take a level up? Okay, but basically all the augments are pretty much the same, except they introduced a few new ones, and they got rid of. I chose a cool one actually. I chose, what is it called? Talent Search, and then this prismatic augment. Basically, all your units get their unique headliner effect.
Hey,
I took
I
on.
am so hyped for set 10.
Yeah, thanks for the 35 months
Time
of
for
double
you to
Sushi.
go rank 1.
Thank you. I took a Prismatic Augment that makes all my unit headline. All my units just became chosen pretty much. And then so like this Tom Kench is getting plus bonus 200 health. This one as well. All the other ones are getting bonus stats. Isn't that broken? Yeah, this is not Prismatic. And then I think this person is trying to playing Pentakill Olaf reroll. Pre-recorded? Yeah, this is pre-recorded. This is pre-recorded. I think I ended up losing here. Well, reroll's gonna be good. I've seen some people success with Olaf reroll, but I'm not 100% sure. Like Bruiser reroll. There's a bunch of like different traits. There's 8-bit, Edgelord, Discord, not Discord, Disco, True Damage, Superfan, Guardian, Rapid Fire. So I was just win-shaking this game with 4 Bruiser, with headliner Tom Kench, and I'm like ahead of the curve because I have the Gambler's Blade, and which got me a lot of gold. And yeah, I think I'm playing one of those stronger early game trade because Bruiser early game with headliner strong with Tom Kench, and then Country is the thing of the set, like early game cultist trait. And I think one of my favorite. Okay, I'm kind of scared of like this headliner mechanic where like obviously if people just hit the headliners, they get taken away from the pool. And I think there were like talks of like they're gonna reduce the number of unit inside of bag every unit. But right now, I think they settled for just 4 costs. So the amount of 4 costs in a bag is went from 12 to 11. But for example, if 3 people have like headliner, what's a 4 cost unit? Like headliner Ari. 3 of them have it. That's already 9 gone from the pool. There's only 2 left in the pool. So if people just hit the headliner certain headliner units first before you, then you can't hit them anymore. Even shots still exist. There's a new tank item. RFC got changed to red buff, which is 55% attack speed, and also gives damage increase, 5% damage increase. And not only that, it also gives anti-heal on the target that's hitting. But there's also another tank item they introduced, which is a glove and a chain, I believe. I forgot what it exactly did, but it was a tank item. It was like a pretty good tank item. Yeah, there's gonna be definitely less 3-star 4 cost. Oh, it's damage reduction. Yes, it's damage reduction. It's DR. Yeah, the Knight's Harvest is gone. How do you feel about the changes and Fast 8 being back? I think it's very good. I think introducing level 10 was good, and I think I think changing the EXP odds is really good. Because obviously, like before, we would just suck level 7 and just ruling it down. But this other person is playing 8-bit. 8-bit is basically you get rewards. You get like a number here, and if you just read here, you gain 5% AD and begin keeping scores. When your team deals damage, your score goes up. For every high score, your beaten 8-bit champions gain more AD. Basically, and then right now the current bonus is 26%, and he's at 36k score out of 45k, and after he reaches that, he gets more bonus increase up to 20 So it's at 7 out of 20 right now. And then the more vertical you go, vertical trade you go, deeper into the thing, you get more percentage based on the high scores. So he just gets stronger as the game progresses. And Kai's playing 8-bit Corky reroll, and then he's playing 8-bit reroll. I'm just playing win streak into lose streak and trying to go fast 9. So it's kind of like Noxus stack. It's kind of like Noxus stack, yeah. Or kind of like pumping up, but it's like AD version. And I have a Discord ball in the middle. It basically increases healing, I believe. Yeah, thanks for the 37 months up, Mr. Chondas. I appreciate it.
Hello, Mr. Kiyoon, Coke Shaky.
And then one thing I like about this is like there's like a lot of 80 carries at 5 cost. I think 80 meta is back. Because obviously Jin's playable. I'm getting a call from someone. Who is this? Hello? Okay, but this is a perfect win streak into a perfect lose streak. Thoughts on QSS set? I actually didn't see it. What was the exact QSS changes again? Wait, is PD up? Oh, not yet. Not yet. Oh, it's stacking attack speed? Ooh, it's a Gwinsu. Spellweaver is basically a mage of the set, AP. There's like Executioner, which kind of like, and then there's Punk if you want to read Punk. Actually, we'll go through the traits afterwards. Mosher, Heartsteel, Disco, Punk, Spellweaver. And then, what I think on the new tank item, I think it's good. I mean, the Knight's Harvester was so bad. Like, I feel like it was such a niche item that you make very occasionally. But they made a new tank item which is good. I really love Red Buff. Red Buff feels so nice. Like, I hated the fact that RFC was tied with attack range and it was really abused by melee carries. But now that they introduced Red Buff, it feels so good. Especially early game, it feels really nice. And then there's like different things. Too big to fail, your brawler exposed on death. You got my bow, Samurai bulk, healing orbs. And then there's heavy hitters. They obviously introduced new traits. They got rid of all the +1 traits. Like there's no crowns, there's no hard stuff like that. So and then if you look at the XP changes, they changed it. Going level 9, I'm level 8 right now, 60 gold at 4-2. And going level 9 is now 76 gold only. But the big part about wait, what was I talking about again? Is like, oh, they made it so that verticals are stronger, but it's like harder to hit because obviously, like Legends allowed you to get +1 very easily with Earth, +1 or +2, and there's obviously augments that makes getting +1 very easy as well, because you get like hearts and crowns and stuff like that. But now that they removed hearts and like crowns and everything, you can't get +1s anymore. Yeah. Oh, here's a new tank item if you want to read it real quick. Sorry, I'll go back. The new tank item is called Steel. What is it called again? Steel Fast Crown. Let me just go back. Do I even go back here? Okay, it's gonna be showing up here. Level 7, 35 Donkey Roll strong, or should you just go 8? I think if you're playing on 4 cost, you should definitely go 8. Yeah, it's called Steadfast Heart. I think I have it right here as well. So if you look at this. You take 8% less damage, and your wall above 50% health, you take 15% less damage instead, and it shows like damage bulk and stuff like that. And the base stats on this is pretty good. It has 20 armor. I don't know why it has 20% crit, but it has 20% crit and 250 health. It's got health still now. Oh, it's from the glove, I know, but it still doesn't really make that much sense though. What's up, Mr. Henry? What's up? I miss you too. And so right now I'm just playing my strongest board, try to go 9. And obviously you can see every 4 shop, I see the thing. There's 4 TF is at 4 cost. He's Disco Dazzler. If you guys remember Dazzler from set 6, it's basically reduces attack 80. And then the shop odds changed. Level 8 legendary odds is 3% for legendaries. Yeah, happy birthday, Watson. Hope you have a happy birthday. Is Helena always giving +1 chase class traits, or also +1 origin sometimes? I think it's class trait only, right? What is it making this Rebel Hex? It's the Disco trait. This person has 5 cost, which is Ilaoi. She has like she spawns in with like 2 tentacles. She's used as a main tank, and she's like a drain tank. And every time she slams her tentacles, she gets like healing. Impossible to hit vertical traits? Yeah, it's very hard to hit vertical traits. It's strong when they hit it though. It's a lot rare to see. Oh, another cool legendary is Sona. If you play Sona, Sona has 3 forms. One of the form is healing, one of the form is attack speed and damage, and then the third form is damage. And then depending on what you play, when you place her, she changes color and she changes like the color scheme, and then she has like different abilities. What level can you hit 4 cost headliner? I think you could hit it at 7, but it's very low chance. And so if you're rolling for a 4 cost, you roll at 8. It's like the traditional same thing. This is Ziggs. Ziggs is 5 cost. It's like 2% at level 7, right? I still have bruises in right now. And then the music changed. And then I think this game I decided to go level 9 and roll it all down for legendaries because at 9 I could hit legendary headliners, and and the other person's playing Olaf reroll, pentakill bruiser reroll, I guess. There's Gnar in the set as well, and set Twitch. Also they introduced like new TFT like skins. Samir's a 3 cost. I think Samir's like one of the best item holder for 80. They might have changed it though, but at the time I played it, it was pretty good item holder. Olaf is a 1 cost. And then I got a legendary unit, true damage Kiyoon. She's also a crowd diver. Is Viego AP or AD? Wait, there's Viego. But there's what is it? Kane. Yeah, Kane's Kane. If you guys remember Kane from set 6, like the Dust Kane, like he goes on like spinning. Kane depends on your last fight. So if you whether you win or lose, he changes form depending on your last win or loss. So he has different forms. Are you able to hit level 11? No, you can't. You're capped at level 10. Here I took some bad losses. Wait, was Dust Kane set 4? Oh, you're right. Dust Kane set 4. Sorry, not set 6. My bad. And Blitzcrank a tank, Disco Sentinel. Oh, look at the Blitzcrank anime. It looks so cool or so cute. Zed is EDM Crowd Diver. Poppy and then Poppy's a tank. Crowd Diver is kind of weird. There's no assassin in this set. I think I end up pushing 9 here because I realize my board sucks, and then I'm also like pretty low HP. Is this go like Jade? Yeah. Is this go like Jade? I'm gonna read the traits afterwards. I kind of forgot. Yeah, Crowd Diver's like CC for the backline. Did they reverse the XP? Yeah, they changed how XP works. It's a lot cheaper. So Akali is KDA Breakout Executioner, but obviously I'm level 9. I made a mistake here. I accidentally pumped an extra time because I forgot they changed the XP odds. Oh, I forgot they introduced level 10. But I bought a Kaylin headliner, and I sold it right after. I realized I probably need a 5 cost headliner, and I got a frontline locked in, and then now I'm just looking for a backline headliner carry. Viego is Pentakill Edgelord. So right now I have insane frontline. I have 2 4-cost frontline, which is Blitzcrank and Poppy. But I have no damage dealer. I guess I have Zed, but Zed isn't a very consistent carry. And then I think I end up using you can only get 5-cost headliners at 10. And I think you have a small chance of getting a 5 thing. No? Or am I? You can't find headliners at 9? They changed it? Oh, I didn't know. But at the time I playtested, you could hit headliners, 5-cost headliners. Jin is Maestro Big Shot. That's what Ultra says. Oh, I'm not quite sure what changed in the past few days. But they said everything is like they're still all tweaking the numbers and stuff like that, and a lot of things going to be changed throughout the PB cycles. And then I got a pair of Jin at 9. They changed the 5-cost odds, so right now I'm level 9. I only have a 10% chance of getting a legendary. PB's up? Are you sure? PB up? So if you look at Jin. Look at it. It starts spawning. What is this? Guitar? Not guitar. This instrument on the bench, and then it starts like sniping 1 unit at a time. And then I think I end up going to 1 HP here because I couldn't kill his Olaf. And I'm like, oh, this game is doomed. Or looking doomed. Why are these items still in Samira? Because I couldn't find it. But here, you could find legendary. You could find 5 costs, right? I got Ziggs Hyper Pop, which I don't want because I have 80 items. and I don't really have AP items, so I end up hitting Lucian here. Lucian's Jazz plus Rapid Fire, and you'll see why I think Lucian's one of the coolest unit. So I hit a 5-cost headliner, which is Lucian. And then this Lucian does so much damage. I think I just end up putting RFC on a different unit. No, I end up putting on Lucian anyway. And TG my Jin. And then if you look at Lucian here, it's based on his attack speed, and I'm getting attack speed from two of the items. And he's literally just ults around, just gunning it down. And Jin is here just spawning all these turrets on the bench. And I also have Yorick, which Yorick has little ghouls that spawns. There's basically infinite spawns this set. Jin spawns turrets on the bench, on your bench. Yorick spawns ghouls. Illaoi spawns tentacles. Lucian is just sitting in the back, just ulting it down. There's the emo trait. Emo units gain more mana when your team take damage. And if you read Crowd Diver, you deal damage. Okay, so for EDM trait, use the EDM selector to sample a champion. Periodically, EDM champions transform into the sampled champion, sampling their attack damage and ability power, and casting their ability. So it has different the different mods. And basically, I don't end up playing it, but I just end up selling the Zed to transfer items. And then Crowd Diver, I think it CC's the backline. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Jung Coco, I appreciate the 23. And then I end up hitting Jin 2 here, so I end up selling this Jin and put all these on selling the Zen and putting all these items on Jin. And then I think I still continue rolling and end the game level 9 because my board still sucks. And I'm just here sitting here with all legendary board and 4 cost. I end up playing Amumu here, which gives me Emo plus Guardian. Basically more frontline for my team. You're gonna have 2 headliners? No, you can't. You can only have 1 headliner per game. Or sorry, per board. But you have the option to buy a headliner. Like if you sell your current one. So if you look at Lucian here, just stand at the back, ulting, and Jin spawning infinite turrets. And I'm using Poppy and Blitzcrank as my main tank. What happens if your bench is full with Jin? I think it doesn't spawn the turrets. I think for Jin, you need to have your bench cleared. This is Kayn. Kayn's form changes depending on your previous loss or win. And I think I remember the Blitzcrank and put this TG on Yorick for spawning ghouls. I'll just put a random 5-cost Kayn. I think I end up playing. I don't even know. I think I end up playing some second Yorick because Kayn's like not a really util as I know. She's more like a damage dealer. In the other game, someone had like full AP carry like Hodge, GG, and the Kayn was like able to like 1v9, 1v6.
Thank you for being alive, Anderson.
Yeah, thanks for the 15-month prime, Mandubo. I appreciate the 15. So if you look at here, Yorick ults and then spawns all those ghouls on the side. Jin's on the back, spawning all the instruments on the bench, and there's Lucian sitting at the back just ulting. Zac is just what is it? A tank. Once I TL down PvE, and then since I won my last round, my Kayn changed to this green hair. Yeah, I think my Jin outdamaged my Jin outdamaged headliner Lucian. And then there's only 2 new items, and I end up getting Remover, and I'll put the Gambler's Blade on someone else. I'm like, what if you could just reforge the Gambler's Blade? You couldn't. And then I'm trying to roll for Illaoi. Illaoi's a ill-based bruiser, like a frontline drain tank. And I have a random thing on my board. What are the first 2 augments? My first augment is a Gambler's Blade. I basically get a Gambler's Blade for my first augment, and my Prismatic augment this game is all my units on my board gain the headliner effect. So like you see why like my Jhin, like you might be wondering how is Jhin doing more damage than my Lucian? It's because my Jhin is still getting the headliner buff. How are you in the PB? This is not PB. This is recording. Gambler's Blade is still a gold on auto attack. Yes, it is. And then there's also Bard. If you read here, I get the Jazz trait, and Jazz trait is Lucian plus Bard and Lucian. And then your team gains bonus health and deals bonus damage for each active non-unique trait. Basically, it's kind of like a leaking trait you plug in when you have multiple traits. It's basically a stand united as a trait. You get 3% health and 2% damage. So I'm getting a bonus of 12% bonus health and 8% bonus damage for all the active traits I have, which means I have 4. And these unique traits doesn't count. So right now I have 4 traits, which means that I got 4 times 2. So I get a total of 8% bonus damage. 4 times 2 equals 8. And then the 4 times 3 equals 12, so I have 12% bonus. But no, they changed the level curve. Level 10 is max now. I'm like wondering like which trait is stronger. Like I'm like determining between if like I end up playing setting for this. Now I have 6 traits. Like I actually love the Jazz trait. Like it's so good late game because you guys stand united bonus on all your units. I guess it's better stand united, and late game you're playing a lot of like you're not going that deep into the vertical. And I'm also getting emo trait from Amumu plus Poppy, so they cast more often whenever your team take damage. I don't actually know what Thresh does though. And then you can see here, Jhin is maximum mana because my bench is full, and it stops spawning the turret, which is actually kind of bad. And the Kayn is edgelord. Who spawns the turret? Jhin. And depending Kayn anyway. And each unit have different headliner buffs. And this person's playing Bruiser plus Pentakill reroll Olaf. And I'm just a level 9 legendary board. I'm just reading what Bard trait does. This fight was actually really close. I actually ended up winning because of healing orbs. But if you look at the damage chart, Lucian did 10k, my Jhin did 7.7k. How many games did you play? I think I played like 3 games. That's the hard steal, the econ trait of this set. Are legends not a thing anymore? Yeah, legends are not a thing anymore. And then picking the tank item, which is it builds out of they remove glove and it's built out of glove and achievement item. It's basically DR damage reduction. Yep, and Zac is EDM Bruiser. Is this pre-recorded? Yeah, this is pre-recorded. And I think this is end up being my board. And I ended up putting an Illaoi in. And I sold also the Blitzcrank. I ended up putting the Illaoi here. And I basically have infinite spawn units. Illaoi spawns in 2 tentacles. My Yorick spawns in infinite ghouls. My Jhin spawns in the instrument on the bench. Like I have so many things going on my board. I think the enemy player is playing. This fight was also really close. Pentakill reroll, main carry Yorick. Not Yorick, Mordekaiser. Like just look at this. Just look at this Jhin 1v9. You see this? It was so close. Like this Jhin is actually a smurf. My Jhin just sits in a corner with healing orb and just goes infinite. Issue with Jhin is that if you don't have bench space, it doesn't spawn in more. It doesn't spawn more. It just stays full mana. And then the musics are actually interesting. You can't really hear it well because this is a recording. But each for different units you're playing, you get different like music. One Jhin headliner. It's because I found the Lucian headliner first. But my Prismatic Augment makes all my units have the headliner trait. Or not headliner trait, headliner bonus stats. So it's pretty much a headliner. I guess it's a headliner without the +1 trait, if that makes sense. That's it. I think I ended up